Hello and welcome to the Patreon exclusive edition of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymour.
And we are going to talk about Heroes in Crisis number 1.
Yep. Tom King.
Oh my goodness, Clayman on the art. Dude,
It's gorgeous.
let's before we even crack the spine here, this team,
Yes.
they gave us a monumental run on Batman. War of Jokes and Riddles.
Yeah.
We got Double Date, which is probably one of the single greatest issues.
It's one and done story,
Yeah.
but just so amazing. Batman, Selina, Clark, Lois on a double date. And then so much happens within that.
It's amazing. I literally have 2 copies of that issue, and I was purging my collection, and I refuse to get rid of either copy.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. I want to have a copy that I can loan to people.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. So obviously, hearing that they were doing Heroes in Crisis,
Gotta check it out.
I mean, obviously high caliber. It's great. I've got this is the newsstand one. Yes.
Yeah. No, I got the variant.
Okay. Your variant cover seems very telling.
Yes. Yep.
Death of Superman. Wait, that's like a memory?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. This is where the sanctuary, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
I don't know what all is kept there. I don't
Oh
know
my
who
God.
all has been there for counseling.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point. This one definitely is a who's who on the cover here. A lot of interesting pieces. There's some characters that you definitely recognize, one or two that you might not.
Yeah.
But for a good reason. So this is good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Definitely good stuff. I love that Kite Man is here though.
Yeah, it's one that
Okay.
Tom King goes deep. There are characters that you've not seen used in years, and they're in here.
It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. All right, so we open up. We are in a diner.
Yep.
Small town America.
Yeah.
Right.
I get the vibe. It's like a really, really small town.
Like easily, like super small, Kansas-esque, if you will.
Yeah.
We see Booster Gold.
Yeah.
A little rough wear there.
Seems
you know.
down. Looks like he maybe been in a fight.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
having a cup of coffee.
Just kind of in his zone.
Oh, they're in Nebraska.
They are in Nebraska. That's right. Gordon, Nebraska, to be specific. And the lady that's serving him is like, "Hey, we don't get many heroes around here.
Yeah.
It's Gordon, Nebraska. We don't get that.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, there's some company.
Yeah.
Peeking through the window.
Freaking Harley.
Harley Quinn.
What is she doing there?
Like, first you have to ask the question, what's Booster there?
Right.
But it's Booster, so you really, who knows?
Yeah.
But then it's Harley,
Yeah.
and that could be a thing.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. Upon coming in, you see she too has been in a battle.
Yeah.
And based on their conversation, it's kind of an interesting sort of thing. So Booster doesn't seem to be buying into Harley's new take.
Yeah.
Her sense of heroics that she's been showcasing lately, he's like, nah, that's not. No, she's not a hero. She's a villain. And Shirley, the sweet waitress, is like, is there gonna be a fight?
And just deadpan. Yeah, there's going to be a fight.
Yep. And he's not even saying this like behind her back, like she's literally standing right beside him.
And
Now,
this is just gorgeous.
it is, and it's such a simplistic showcase, but huge at the same time. It's a 2-page spread of America's heartland.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, just the vast
Farmlands, rows of corn, rows of wheat.
I mean, we're seeing patterns for days.
Yeah.
And in a shadowed form, Heroes in Crisis is spelled out, and it's great. But over this landscape is this red streak that you intrinsically know.
It's Big Blue.
You know what this is. How ironic is that? It's Big Blue with a red streak.
Yeah.
But you know what it is.
Yeah.
It's really cool. All right, so here we go. We get the first of the MTV style confessionals.
Yeah.
And it's Harley. And Harley she's kind of bearing her soul here.
Yeah, in her own
Harley sort of way.
Yeah.
I love the design of the shield that's back there.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope. What she's talking about though is the notion that people believe that they've been in trauma when, in her opinion, they really haven't.
Yeah.
Like it's this self-described sort of, oh, woe to me sort of thing. And she's like, listen, I've seen some messed up stuff. Like I could teach you what is truly messed up. Do you think that she's projecting?
Maybe there's like this weird moment because it's the iconic 9-panel
Right.
thing at that 5th panel
Mm-hmm.
where it really feels like there's kind of a break from her character as Harley to you're seeing underneath where, yeah, like she's not admitting to it, but you can see body language. Like she has seen some messed up stuff and it hurts.
And it does. Yeah, she's got to get this out. So we're back at the diner, and despite the fact that Booster clearly said that they're going to have a fight,
Yeah.
This is a very civil
Yeah.
sort of situation.
Yeah.
She sat down, ready to have some grub.
Yeah.
Shirley asks if she wants to eat something. She's like, "Hey, can I get some dessert?"
Yeah.
Can I get that? What's up? Now, okay, here's the thing I'm kind of confused on. The sign says, "Sorry, we're closed," and I can't tell if that's just from the inside or have they been there long enough where the place is actually closing.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know that.
That's a good question.
I just was. It's a little thing
because there's other people in there.
Yeah, there's other people in there at first, but then there's a guy that's leaving.
Yeah.
And I can't tell if maybe they just have been there that long.
Yeah.
Booster still seems very in his own place. Not very happy there.
Yeah. Not very Booster Goldish.
No, not cracking jokes, not all with the charm and the zing and all that. So Harley asks for dessert, and Shirley says, "I've got a fresh made peach pie."
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
The other option.
Tapioca pudding.
Yeah.
You should put some whipped cream on it.
Yeah.
Make it fancy. Harley makes an admission that I think for true Harley fans, you'd be like, wait, what?
Wait, that is heresy.
What?
Because I don't think it's necessarily just about.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. She says, "I'll take pie.
Yeah.
Give me the pie." And she says to Booster, she's like, "Hey, can I tell you a secret?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "I hate pudding."
Yeah. That's not just about tapioca. Because the way that man drew her face, she's saying something far deeper than that.
For anyone who does not know, and I'm certain there's like maybe someone on this earth,
2 or 3.
Yeah. Puddin' was the nickname that she gave to the Joker.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I really don't think she's talking about just
no.
Oh God, that's one of the things I love about Tom King.
It's just layers, man.
Yeah.
Layer cake. It's so good. So she gets the pie. She takes a bite and is like, smells like America. Now that's an interesting statement to me because when you say Americana, you speak not of
Apple
peach.
pie.
It's apple. It's always apple.
Yeah.
Is peach pie the cousin of the apple pie? Is
That I don't know.
It's a strange statement, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a CIA secret.
Maybe
Mr. King worked for the CIA.
he did. Maybe we shouldn't ask those questions.
Yeah. I have stuff that will hit Hillary Clinton away.
Okay, so we turn the page, and this is where things take a super dark turn.
Yeah.
Now, okay, as I said on the other show,
Mhm.
I'm a fan of these creators, but I am not a fan of the dark cloud DC stories. Things like Identity Crisis, they get to me because it really undercuts what I believe the DC comic characters should be. Wholesome, iconic, grand, larger than life. This makes them people in a way that is frightening.
Yeah.
And
because with Superman, he's hope. He is everything that we can aspire to.
Exactly.
And for him to turn dark, and it's like,
okay, so we start off with some crows.
Yeah.
Seemingly chewing on some carrion of some sort. Your immediate thought is, oh, they're eating another bird.
Kind of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until one of them moves, and you notice that in his maw is a cow.
Yeah.
A small cow.
Yeah.
Of course, I saw it, and I immediately was like, is that the Atom?
That's what I wondered at first. But then, like the wing parts, I'm like, that doesn't.
There are wings there on that cow, and that's not right. In the far distance, breaking above the sky, is a nice little sonic boom that makes the birds fly away.
Yeah.
And you see Superman.
Yeah.
Flying over a single building residence.
And just a ton of carrion birds, crows, and other.
A lot of them. The next page, you see Blue Jay.
Yeah.
Blue Jay, I haven't seen.
I can't remember the last time.
I think for me it was like a Justice League Europe book.
Yeah.
Like
something
way deep, early 90s, if that. And clearly upon seeing him, you realize that that's who the birds.
Yeah, which the stuff.
Ugh.
It's actually really, 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 really horribly gruesome.
Yeah.
When you put two and two together.
Yeah. So he's having his confessional, and he's like, "Hey, I shrink. I have powers that allow me to change size, and he says I control it really well." He says, except lately, he's been doing it in his sleep.
Yeah, which can be dangerous.
Grossly so.
Yeah.
Because he wakes up with this fear that he's drowning in his own bed.
Yeah.
You know, smothered to death in his sheets.
Imagine being that small, and then you got all the sheets and blankets and everything on top of you.
That's
yeah.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. He is admitting like flat out that he has this straight up fear of this, and he doesn't know what's triggering the change.
Yeah.
So it's really like this hard confession. Like there's no other way, to describe it. It's something that's truly scaring him. We go back to the diner, and Harley has finished her. She's finished her pie.
Yeah.
And very sweetly, I don't know, kind of tidies up.
Yeah.
Before making a butter knife work in ways it's really not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to do that.
It's not at all. This line is scary to me.
Yeah.
No one who, like me, conjures up the most evil of those half-tamed demons that inhabit the human beast and seeks to wrestle with them can expect to come through the struggle unscathed.
Yeah. A little bit of Freud to
with your pie?
Yeah.
With your peach pie? Eat that.
Which, how many people have forgotten that she actually was a psychologist?
Right. Like, almost everyone.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely forget this. And so she's like, see, I conjured the most evil demon. I wrestled with him, and I've come through, and I think I'm a bit scathed.
Yeah.
And she's got this maniacal face, wielding a butter knife.
Yeah. Is she talking about turning herself into this demon, or is she talking about her relationship with the Joker?
Is it separate? Is it mutually exclusive?
Yeah.
Perhaps all of the above. All of the above. And she stabs Booster in the side.
Yep.
And that aforementioned fight, it's on.
Yeah.
It's definitely on.
And it's not like your typical supervillain or supervillain fight.
No.
It's brutal.
This is violent.
Yeah.
It's
like close range.
Yeah.
Just someone stabbing the crap out of somebody else.
And it's kind of a strange thing. Okay, so for me, one of Booster's powers is like the force field of his suit.
Yeah.
And he already knew that there was going to be a fight.
Yeah.
So this way that she seemed to disarm him by waiting and just talking to him makes it that much more brutal to me.
Yeah.
Like it's like you actually took the time to disarm this guy that knew good and well that y'all were going to fight, and for all intents and purposes should be way more powerful than you.
Yeah. But she got in looks like at least 2 or 3 stabs, which
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. He powers up, he's ready now.
Yeah.
And she
it's so creepy.
She wipes the blood from her knife and uses it as like mask to get ready for this battle.
Because like Booster he says he doesn't want to hurt her, and she's like, "Oh, Goldie, don't you worry, you won't hurt me. Nah, you pretty thing, I'm gonna hurt you." While she's like wiping the blood under her eyes, which,
I mean, yes, please, I want to read that, but that has got to be terrifying.
Yeah,
you're Booster Gold,
and
like
you've just been assaulted by Harley with a butter knife, and you're bleeding out.
Butter knife, okay? Yeah. You're literally holding your ribs because she's gone at you. We see the 3.
Yeah. They're all converging on where Superman is.
Batman, 13 minutes out.
Yeah.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah.
Diana, Bruce, he knows.
Yeah.
I mean, the dichotomies of them all is just, it's so beautiful. And then Superman is Clark here.
Yeah.
With his, I won't. I mean, you have to see, like, he is disturbed by what he has found.
And we haven't seen it yet either.
Right.
And I like how they've got an ad here.
Oh, baby, that page turn reveal is well planned. Well planned.
Because, damn.
He is in the air, surveying the land.
Yeah.
There are bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's using his telescopic vision to really see who's down there.
Yeah, because there's, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's like 11 or so bodies.
Yeah.
Just all scattered in just blood. Just blood and viscera.
It's bad.
And that's not even counting poor Blue Jay.
It's really not, because he's too small. You can't see him. I don't mean that as a dig, but it's true. So then we see, like, one of the characters that Superman is clearly seeing is Hotspot.
Yeah.
Character that I first was introduced to through Teen Titans. So we're seeing the range here. I mean, this is we had Harley, we've had Blue Jay, we've got Hotspot. So we're talking generations, we're talking different levels, clout, whole nine.
Like Tom King coming in and being like, hey, by the way, I know a lot about the DCU.
Yes. He says, I'm Hotspot, and I have a catchphrase. I'm just warming up, which is the name of this issue.
Yeah. Which.
Right? He's like admitting that in fights he gets scared.
Yeah. It's what I'm finding interesting, and I don't know how much Tom has interacted in a therapist type setting, but each one of these characters has shown the comfortable talk with your therapist before you slip into where you can actually say what you're real.
Exactly.
And when these characters all turn to that, it hurts. Like
is it always the fifth panel?
It's been looking like that.
Yeah.
And because when Hotspot turns, like, he's admitting heroes don't get scared when they're in a fight. Why would
that's not something you do?
Yeah.
But I do.
Yeah. Makes him wonder if he just him worrying now, like, do other heroes get scared? Does Batman get scared? It's
deep. That's deep. So Superman is failing at what he said he was going to do. Here's why. Hotspot is still alive enough to be crying. There is a tear streaming down his face, but he can't turn and look at Superman.
Yeah.
What has happened to him is so brutal. He's registering that Superman is there.
Yeah.
Cannot turn to look at him.
Yeah, because they're holding hands, and that,
which is exactly what Batman told him not to do. Yeah. But again,
it's Clark.
Yeah. This kid is dying.
Yeah.
And he's literally there. Like,
yeah. The thing that hits me the hardest is where Clark is holding his hand, and Clark knows he had a catchphrase.
And he can't remember what
it was. Which, in that moment, like, how distant is Clark feeling? Like, I wasn't a good enough friend. I didn't know him well enough. We didn't interact enough. Crap.
Here is this kid, had his whole heroic future ahead of him, snuffed.
Yeah.
Back at the diner, Harley is going full tilt against Booster.
Yes.
She is kicking his butt.
Yes. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah. And it seems to be all his.
Yeah. I don't think there's much of her going.
Yeah, no. Until Booster's had enough.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you stabbing me, lady. Look here, crazy lady. Stop that. And he slams her down by the throat.
Yeah.
I can't say that that's the first time Harley's been slammed by the throat.
I figure if you're going to date Joker, that probably...
Kind of get used to that. Booster takes off into the sky with Harley in tow.
Yeah.
Intent to take her to the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are a problem, and I need to turn you in.
Yeah, you're Harley. Clearly, you're the bad guy. You're stabbing me in a diner in Gordon, Nebraska.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Again, we've got Clark making his way through the scene. He's already not done what he said.
Yeah,
you know,
he's touching.
I'm touching. But what I do appreciate is that, to a degree, he's already staked the scene because obviously he can see through this place. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that's we don't know.
Right. Maybe not. He opens up the door and he finds Wally West and Roy Harper down.
Yes.
That's a big deal, man.
Yeah.
Wally just came back.
Mm-hmm.
Roy as Arsenal. It's very, very emotional.
Yeah.
I think this panel was at 1, 2, 3, 4 says it right there. Clark.
Yeah, because it's very much Clark.
Yeah, that's a very Clark thing. He says Roy, and he catches himself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to speak their real names. Let me dial it back. I don't know who's listening. I don't know who did this. Arsenal and Flash are confirmed.
I wonder if it's also a way that if you're not calling them by their name, you're calling them by their code name. It somehow creates distance.
Maybe.
Where you're like, it's Arsenal. It's not
right?
Roy.
It's not Roy. It's Arsenal. Whoever Arsenal is today, this week, whatever. And then we see Arsenal. And he's admitting, and this is what I love the most though. Out of a character like him, he is the most free with his demons.
Yeah.
Because he's been through it. I mean, he was a drug addict. He died. He didn't die. He was cloned. He wasn't cloned. So many different things. Arsenal is very willing to just let it out.
Yeah.
No holding back. No real shame, but he does still get to that place where that emotion does kick in.
But really, isn't that what superheroes do? Save things? And because he's talking about saving himself.
Right.
But you can see there's a little bit of shame where
the level that he went through,
yeah,
he's still disappointed in himself.
Yeah.
Harley's still figuring out a way to fight Booster.
Still stabbing him.
He's her only means of transportation right now, up in the sky.
And she's still like, stab.
Look, he even says, he's like, look, you stab me, we both fall. She's like, duh.
Yeah.
I knew what the situation was, you big dummy. And she stabs him.
But then that semi-comical thing, and then page turn, you're back to
brutal.
The sanctuary, and
okay, I feel all kinds of things about this.
Yeah,
so there seems to be greeters, or there were greeters that were supposed to be there that weren't there. What I feel a certain kind of way here is he says no sign of the greeter, no reaction at all. There's at least 2 chairs here, and based on what these people are wearing, I would presume that they are the greeters that are supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I also feel like they are by design modeled after Ma and Pa Kent.
Yes. Yeah, I would agree. Because I thought that, like, when my first thing is I flipped the page, I didn't fully take it in, but I saw the faces. I'm like, oh.
Right. Now there's another person here, and I can't quite identify who that person would be, but they do seem to be animatronic forms.
Yeah.
Didn't help them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're bleeding a lot of blue. Superman says Sanctuary is confirmed. We built this to help them. I mean, to help us. And now
there's a word that is being asked, and there's graffiti on the wall that says the Puddlers are all dead. Puddlers. What is that?
What's a puddler?
Yeah.
Leave it to Diana to know. It is a term for those who work in iron, who make weapons, swords. Yeah. Puddlers skim the molten metal, remove the impurities so the iron can be strong.
But who would think that to write it on the wall?
Who would dare? She's like, but what it means with this, I am perhaps not the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
Bruce, tag, you're it.
Yeah.
And he says, someone was being treated here by Sanctuary, along with a lot of other heroes. And that someone killed Sanctuary and a lot of other heroes. So it means what we already know it means, what it always means. Our hope for redemption is now just another hunt for vengeance. Our chance to find normalcy in what we do has been taken away.
That is one of the most hardcore sentences. It just yeah.
This is the most solemn Batman I think I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And this is post Selina saying no.
Yeah.
So who knows what sort of emotional state this guy really is.
Yeah. God, imagine him going there and
Ew.
like having that
Ew.
talk with the people there.
That's a bad place. That's a very bad place. So we catch up and
They survived the fall.
they did survive the fall. It doesn't look like they did so gracefully. Maybe Booster landed in some water, so it helped him bounce. I think Harley might have landed on him.
Yeah.
And he's rambling.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's saying like, "Hey, I saw you, Harley. Like you killed us. Like I watched you do it." And he's definitely hurt. Like there's no two ways about that.
He's bleeding
And-
out.
And she's like, "Oh, Goldie, how deep did you crack? I saw you I stupidly ran from you like a coward or a freaking clown. No, Goldie, I didn't save them, but I didn't kill them. You did." And I got to take that in for a second because clearly Harley would be the person that you would guess.
Mhm.
And she's like, "No, it wasn't me. You did this."
And it gives a reason for both of them to be in that same area.
Yes.
Because I could see if Harley, based on what she said,
Right?
is honestly trying to seek some kind of catharsis, she of all people would understand the importance
Exactly.
of that interaction.
Absolutely.
So she could
Absolutely.
have stumbled upon something horrible,
Right?
and just, what are you going to do when someone is capable of just murdering that many superpowered
Right.
beings all at the same time?
Right?
All you've got to, we've seen, like, she has no power. She just has crazy and a knife.
Exactly. Well, especially when this place is meant to be a safe haven
Yeah.
for heroes. What happens when you see a hero do
Right.
that?
You're
Well,
going to
that's-
run.
Yeah.
That makes all, like, I can understand her being like, I think she was feeling like a coward, but that's the sensible
That's
thing
a
to do.
sensible move, sweetheart. Like you did the right thing.
Yeah.
And it also plays into I immediately clocked that Booster, if not was lying, was wrong.
Yeah.
Because if that's what he saw, why didn't he fight her as soon as she walked in?
Yeah, right? Be like, crap, she's here. Let's do this right now.
Right. Like
No.
instead, he went and got coffee?
Yeah.
No.
No.
He's lying.
Yeah.
Like there's something
Yeah.
that he is not being honest about
Yeah.
right here at all.
And another page turn reveal. Look who's sitting in the chair. It's Booster. Yeah.
All of the bravado
Mm-hmm.
that you expect Booster to have is here.
Yeah.
And then it takes a turn.
Yeah.
Dark, sudden, Booster, something ain't right.
And I like with him how it takes all the way to the final two panels.
Yeah. He doesn't let in
Yeah.
nearly as fast as anybody else.
Yeah.
And his statement helped me.
Yeah.
It's a statement. It's not a question.
Yeah.
It's almost an order. And that's how the book ends.
And he's not looking up, he's looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for all intents and purposes, Booster Gold just murdered a bunch of people.
Mhm.
And
Like, where do you go? And Batman phrases it so well. Where do you go from that point?
this is what we did to help us. And now we don't have that.
It's a dark.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I mean, it's a good book, but I hate it when we go to this place with DC. You know, we just do this stuff for Marvel. I don't mind if Tony Stark has this question.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I don't mind if Steve-O has this question. Thor can drink his way through it.
Yeah.
Not my DC guys,
Yeah.
man.
Not Superman.
No. Oh, God, when he had to course correct and be like, Roy, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And if he could actually see through walls, like, they aren't lead lined.
oh my God. And I'm thinking that they had to be because he had to go in there to confirm
Yeah.
who was there. But I'm saying he he had probably the worst feeling seeing those two,
Mhm.
because those are kids that he knows.
Yeah.
He doesn't know Hotspot as well,
Yeah.
which he feels bad about.
Yeah.
But now here are people that he absolutely knows.
Yeah. And you're too late. Not just too late.
Oh,
It took
man.
place in this place that you created that was supposed to be safe.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, and I can feel like he's struggling to remember that catchphrase.
What's that kid say? Because that's the thing. Like all of these characters here are younger
Mhm.
characters.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, one that looks like a sanctuary worker,
Yeah.
but yeah, dude, just
Yeah.
that.
It's a book that just punches you in the feels.
Just all
repeatedly.
kinds of mad punches, and I don't appreciate being punched like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's really good.
It's really
though.
good.
I
That's
admit
that's the
that,
problem.
but dude,
Yeah.
Tom King,
Yeah.
why you do this? Why you do me this way? Oh,
It's so good.
I'm gonna need to talk to somebody on the way home. I'm gonna have to listen to like DuckTales theme song on repeat, dude.
Yeah, and it's dark,
Alright.
and when you pick it up,
Yeah.
you'll understand.
Be prepared. Be prepared. Guys, thank you for checking out this episode. Sorry to bring it down, but I mean,
Yeah.
literally, that's where this book goes,
Yeah.
is to that space. Heroes in Crisis, #1,
Of 9.
Tom
Yeah.
King,
It's just gonna be an
Clayman.
awkward trade paperback, and
Oh.
they just do it as a 9-issue trade paperback. Kind of neat.
I hope it ends with like a lot of joy. I don't care how you get there, just a lot of joy. Please. Pretty please.
I don't think it's gonna happen that way.
I'm just gonna go cry in a corner.
It's fair.
I'll see you next week.